Hello, dear audience. This is Cristobal Buchuk, and I'm here with Pascual Bustamante, broadcasting from Chile in this special podcast dedicated to deforestation and its connection with natural disasters. Today we have a special guest, Andrea Gonzalez, an expert on this topic. Can you tell us, Andrea, about you?
Hi, my name is Andrea. I'm a massive nature lover. I studied in Chile renewable natural resources engineering at Universidad de Chile, and then I came to Australia to do my master's in environment with a specialization in climate change. Today I'm working in renewable energy industry, so building and developing wind farms. And today I'm going to be talking about climate change and deforestation.
But first, we should define mass deforestation, right, Chris? Yes, please. Mass deforestation is the widespread destruction of forest, often driven by the need for farmland, urban expansion, mining, or logging activities. So, let's start with the interview. Yes. Hello, Andrea. Thanks for joining us. What are the main causes of deforestation and what can we do to stop it?
The main causes of deforestation are farming, logging, and building cities. And what can we do to address deforestation is we can plant many more trees, or we can help with restoration activities, which means to try to bring back a forest that was already there or has been impacted. Use less paper or buy products that are made from sustainable wood, and protect forests with laws.
How does deforestation contribute to the climate change?
Deforestation is a massive contributor to climate change because our trees are the ones that absorb the carbon dioxide that we emit. And this is one of the gases that causes climate change. So when we cut down the trees, there are less trees to soak up all of this gas. And so the carbon that is stored in the trees is released back into the atmosphere. So this makes the earth hotter.
Thank you, Andrea. What are the impacts of deforestation on the biodiversity?
Climate change makes it harder for many plants and animals to survive. For example, a koala needs a eucalyptus tree to live and to eat. So if we cut down all the forest of eucalyptus, we can make a species become endangered or extinct because we're taking away their food and their habitat. When temperatures rising or the weather changes and we have extreme events like floodings or droughts, that can also destroy habitats for different animals or plants. And the thing is, many species, they can adapt quickly enough, which is why they become endangered or extinct. And this hurts the balance of ecosystems.
And how does deforestation impact the environment and people?
Deforestation destroys animals and plant habitats, which can make some species go extinct. It also leads to soil erosion, which makes floods worse and reduces the clean air and water for people. So, losing forests can even change the weather patterns, which ultimately hurts farming communities and people in general.
Would the world be a better place if mass deforestation never happened?
Absolutely, because forests help clean the air. They provide home for animals, they keep the planet cool, they give us shade when we need to. They're beautiful landscape as well to look at and to do things. And without mass deforestation, we'd have fewer problems like climate change, endangered species, and floods. So, yes, the world would be a much better place if mass deforestation never happened.
Thank you, Andrea. And what about our responsibilities? Can you please define reforestation and afforestation for us?
So, reforestation means planting trees where forests were cut down. And afforestation is planting trees in new places where they weren't trees before. So people can help by joining tree planting programs, for example, or supporting groups that protect forests and making sure local communities are involved.
And what about sustainable land planning?
Sustainable land use planning means that you are using the land in a way that balances farming, building, and nature. So when you protect the key forest areas, for example, and you plant the cities carefully and around it, you can save the trees while also meeting the human needs.
Can we plan our cities in a better way to stop deforestation?
So urbanization happens when the city grows. And for a city to grow, forests are cleared to make space for buildings and roads. So to reduce this impact, we can do planning, plan cities better, reuse all land where there are no trees, and protect forests through smart policies as well.
What can we do as kids to stop mass deforestation and ecosystem damage?
You can do a lot as kids to stop ecosystem damage. You can help by using less paper, reusing and recycling things. And the most important thing is learning about why forest and nature are so important. But a big thing also is talk to your family, talk to your adults and make them buy recycled or eco-friendly products and promote them to help you plant trees, for example. Organize an event with your friends. Small actions like picking up litter and supporting local conservation projects, for example, can make a big difference.
Can we teach young students about the consequences of mass deforestation?
I think it's very important that from a very young age, we teach children about the importance of forests. We create that relationship between a kid and a forest and the trees and nature. We need to show them how very small actions like recycling and planting a tree, how they help. And we can do this with fun activities, for example, school tree planting days or eco projects. They can inspire kids to care more for nature as they grow up.
Can we just stop mass deforestation?
I wish there was an easy way to stop deforestation, but unfortunately, the only way is to just stop cutting down so many trees and protect the forests that we still have and start choosing recycled products and not so much paper, and also plant trees in new areas to help fix the problem. Unfortunately, it's very hard to fully reverse the harm that is already done, because we have cleared so much forest, and the impact that we're seeing today is big, it's very big. But reforestation, better farming, and building practices can make a big difference. But also remember that deforestation is not the only cause of climate change. So we need to address it in many different ways.
Can you please give us a summary of this interview?
So we have talked today about deforestation and ecosystem damage and how these are very closely linked to natural disasters. As I mentioned, and it is important to say it again, that these are largely man-made problems. We created this. So, cutting down forests and harming ecosystems, what they do is they weaken the planet's ability to protect itself. And this makes floodings, droughts, and other natural disasters way worse than they should be. So this is why it is so important to take action. Because these problems were created by us, so they can also be solved by us. Educating ourselves and others, especially from a young age, is key. When kids learn to take care of nature, they grow up making better choices for the environment. So every effort, no matter how big or small, helps us create a healthier and safer world for everyone.
Thank you so much, Andrea, for this interesting interview. See you next time!